Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Mandy, and today's reading is all about reasons why Spirit is proud of us, the growth that we've shown. Oftentimes, I feel like in our culture, we can get really bogged down with how far we need to go and what we still need to do, and the 85 years of therapy we need, and what still needs to be healed, and all of that is wonderful, beautiful. I'm always all for doing the work, but today is about taking the time out to just really appreciate how far we've come. Spirit really wants to applaud us right now. At least that's what's been on my heart for this reading. So I probably should be doing February's reading, but I was like, I'm really feeling this. So we are going to go ahead and kind of get some tarot, and then we'll move on to some pre-pulled oracle cards. A couple quick reminders. One, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everybody. So take what is for you and leave the rest. You'll know within the first few minutes, I think, whether or not this is going to resonate. If it does not resonate, pick another pile, and or this just isn't your reading today. And if it does, I truly hope it helps. Please like the video, share, and subscribe. I am so beyond grateful for all of my subscribers. Yeah, it's such a gift to be able to do this. I love to do it. And if in any way I can be of service, I'm so grateful. Also, I will be at the Spiritual Fusions Expo in Columbia, South Carolina, February 12th and 13th, I think. So if you've ever wanted a reading from me, or if you just happen to be in the area, come on out. It's super fun, and I'll try and put the link in the box below. Otherwise, check out my Instagram, Carnelian Spirituality and Tarot, and I'll probably post about it there. I definitely will at some point. But okay, so I think that's it. Let's get into it. Hey, Pile 1, if you chose this Tangerine Quartz, this is your reading all about why Spirit is proud of you right now, why you deserve celebrating. How far have you come, Pile 1? Tangerine Quartz is a crystal that helps us remove blockages. It also helps inner child work. So I would definitely Google the meaning behind Tangerine Quartz, because I feel like there's probably some extra messages in there for you, okay? Okay, Spirit guides, ancient ancestors, angels, please help me channel this message for Pile 1. Why are you proud of them? What is going on? Why are you proud of these guys? Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles. In this fairy tarot, autumn is the Pentacles. So you guys have really been working hard at your career and at your money, building a legacy, this financial security for yourself. And we are opening up to our intuition. Beautiful. We're trusting our intuition for, I don't want to say for the first time, but we're really kind of stepping into our own there. Yeah. So Spirit is proud of you because you're really beginning to go after your dreams here. We've got 7 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, High Priestess, and Princess of Spring, which is wands, like the Knight of Wands, kind of. But I'm loving this because first off, you are plugging away at your money. You're plugging away at building your security. You're having patience. Okay, you're being very thoughtful about it. You're kind of doing it with some kind of balance. You're taking some time out to kind of really think about what you want to go after. Just like things that you've been thinking about have just been growing and growing and growing over the years. And you've got I just see this giant pumpkin, like you're sitting on this giant pumpkin that's going to propel you into this 10 of Autumn, this 10 of Pentacles, which is legacy money. It's fortune. It's, security for yourself, for your children, for your loved ones. It's investment money, and it's a really, really beautiful energy. And Spirit's just proud of you for your thoughtful mind, for your thoughtfulness. for caring about the future, for being responsible in that way, and also just for living your dreams. We also have, Princess of Spring here. It's time to go after your dreams. Do something that expands your horizons. Let your creativity take flight. So to me, that's saying like you're opening up with this high priestess, this intuitive brilliance, this you're trusting your intuition with this. Maybe for years you've been sitting on this pumpkin idea. There's a giant pumpkin and it's just been like on you and on you. And this time, like you're actually going for it. You're beginning to take those steps, and Spirit is so proud of that. And you're thinking about it really thoughtfully. This says careful reflection before taking action. Okay, High Priestess is all about your intuition, but you are carefully reflecting. You're being mindful about how this all progresses. And you're going for it. There's passion here. There's enthusiasm. This is a card of creativity. So beautiful, pile two. I'm really excited for all that you're doing. So let's get into your oracles and we'll kind of get some more info here. I haven't taken a look at these, so we will see what comes out. Okay, I'll start with these ones. So we've got Fire Spirit. I love this. This is totally Wands energy. I mean, look at her. Okay, there's something about like, number 8 is like about authority. It's kind of like building your money, your legacy. It's a number of infinity. And this is somebody that is fiery, driven, determined, has the ability to wield the sky. Like there's serious energy. Like I feel like there's manifestation power here. Like Spirit is so proud of you for understanding that you have the power within yourself to propel yourself into a new future. The energy that you're bringing to all of your projects is just fiery and passionate and charismatic and spiritual. And they're excited to bless it because it's just showing substantial growth. Really exciting. We have soul solitude. Your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet, a place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, a time for you. And I feel like that's exactly what you're doing right now, is that you're taking this time out to reflect on everything that you want. It's like, how can I chase those blue skies? Like, I don't want to chase them. I want to create them. Yeah, there's something really beautiful, like that you've just been very, very, very thoughtful about this whole process. And I feel like you're really opening up to a different way of life, a different perception. With a sunny day and like the blue skies, I feel like you've kind of done the record scratch, to where life may have been stagnant or negative, or we may have been in our, habitual mindsets, belief systems about, nothing's ever going to change. And I'm a victim. Like, the universe is doing this to me. Why is this always happening? I guess this is my life. Fuck my life. And I feel like you're really turning that around. I feel like we're just realizing like, oh, I can build my own stability. Oh, I can build my own foundation. I can be okay on my own, building my own foundation. And you're taking the time out where you need to take the time out. And that is, man, that's really hard for people. So major applause to you there. Spirit is so proud of you for that. And then we have embrace the moment, embrace this day, this very moment, think positively today and repel those negative thoughts. Try not to judge yourself or others. This may be harder than you think. What is actually happening is that you're changing your energy. Yeah, you're absolutely changing your energy. You're embracing this moment. Wands energy is very fiery, determined. It's Leo, Sag, Aries energy, fire energy. And I feel like you are just really taking charge of your life. Really, really, really beautiful. And I'm also, this is where the High Priestess was, this intuition here. We've got like a lot of insight happening. A lot of insight. We are opening up our solar plexus chakra to our worth, to our determination, our confidence. And we're creating rainbows. We're creating these blue skies. It's really, really, really beautiful. And then we've got this, oh, sunny day here. And I have no idea what this card means, but what I'm seeing here is that, you know, she's got this little umbrella. She's sitting on a mushroom tuffet. And there are all these little ladybugs. And I just feel like regardless of whether you're sitting here alone, like your guides and angels are with you, I feel like you know that even though you're alone on your mushroom tuffet, that you know that, you know, you've got presence in your life, whether that's God, the universe, source, like whatever that means to you. I feel like you know that there's something else out there, and they really appreciate that. They appreciate you acknowledging that. And but mostly I feel like regardless of the gray skies, the weather, oh, sunny day, you know, you're seeing the outlook. You're like, you know what, let it rain. It's still gorgeous. It's still sunny. I've still got my blue skies and my rainbows. I don't feel like this is an expectation of rain or thunderstorms anymore. I just think it's like, feel like this person is at peace. Let me see if I can quick find the book and see if there's anything to add here. But new beginnings, look, optimism. A woman with a dainty umbrella sits on a red mushroom and watches the sun rise over the horizon. How nice it is to welcome a new day, especially with 3 little talismans of good luck. The ladybug. Embrace new beginnings. Let us forget yesterday's worries and regrets. Don't allow the past to linger into today. All the moments in this day are brand new, never seen before or since. You have the power to make good things happen. You can make today your lucky day. Yeah, you guys are like, you're on a thing. Like you're on a trajectory, and it's really, really, really beautiful. How exciting. And I'll do these ones after. We've got Adaz, she who resists, fearless, justified, resistant. Yes. Fearless. Like I feel that. There's like a resoluteness, like don't mess. But it's not mean. It's just like an inner strength. It's just a passionate, confident, like nobody can come get me anymore. Nobody can come after me anymore. It's like a resolution. And I feel like you're resisting all of the negativity, resisting the thoughts and opinions of others. You're resisting all the chaos. And you're just like, I've got my knife. I'll cut a bitch. And you're just really empowered, which is beautiful. Pure intention. The fairy manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. That's beautiful. Yeah, there's absolutely manifestation happening here. You know your goals. Like you don't go from 7 of Pentacles to 10 of Pentacles. Like you're sitting on the big pumpkin, but you know exactly what you want. And that is awesome. And you are manifesting it. You're manifesting the hell out of it. And I feel like manifest with the highest good of all, that you're thinking about it from more of a service perspective. It's like you know that you want this legacy money. You know that you want to build something for the future, but you also know that you want to bring something beautiful to the planet. And I really feel like Spirit is honoring that. Pile 1. Good for you. Okay. We have 8 of shells. We got starfish, flamingo, and a donkey. I actually saw it as a horse. But 8 of shells, quest, renewal. There's just something really, well, a few things. So I feel like, with this quest, this renewal, we are on this quest for renewal for sure. It's very much a little bit of hermit energy in here mixed in, where we're taking this time out. We're taking this time to reflect. We're taking this time to go within and be introspective about everything that we want. But there's also just something about living out our ideas. Like the starfish in my other oracle deck is very unique. And this one is just also like really beautiful and colorful. And I feel like you're just really coming into a sense of yourself, and you're seeing yourself as beautiful. I feel like there's a lot of self-worth stuff here too. And I feel like I'm getting this sense of big, big, big change happening in your life. And this, like, I just feel like there's so much growth here. I know these aren't like little starfish, but it's almost like these are like little, just babies, like little, I don't, like, you've grown into this beautiful starfish. And you're living from your heart here. And again, like another 8. Like, it's there's something really powerful, like you stepping into your own authority, being the own authority figure of your life. And I love that for you, pile 1. Renewal, like this sense of feeling good about ourselves, having energy again. Where the wind had been taken out of our sails, we were really stepping into something beautiful. Charm, passion, Knight of Shells. So this would be like 8 of Cups. This would be like, I believe, the Knight of Cups. Charm, passion, beautiful. There's, beautiful balance here. We're learning to balance, and flamingos are unique AF. They're just crazy little creatures. And so I feel like you're stepping into a sense of your uniqueness. You're appreciating all the unique things about yourself. You're not so worried about fitting in anymore. I'm just highly getting a sense of like self-love and nurturing here. And then with charm and passion, I feel like like that fire energy, very passionate energy. Maybe you're stepping into a sense of like your charm or romantic self. Maybe you're beginning to get out into the world and flirt a little bit. Maybe you're really stepping into that sense of yourself, which is fun. Good for you, pile 1. But I feel also like if some of you are that you're charmers, I feel like you're using that to the best of your ability. You're learning how to put that into your work in a way that is like it's a skill you have. It's a strength, which for some of you may like charm. Like my charm, being able to hit on people or whatever, is a gift. But I feel like you're being able to use that charisma and kind of channel it into the work that you're doing, which is really interesting. Like maybe where you thought it was only good for one thing, it's like, oh, I actually can channel all that energy into different parts of my life and, transform my whole existence. And then we have 10 of Acorns, which I feel like is 10 of Pentacles. I can't remember. Responsibility and dedication. But I actually first saw this as a horse. So horses to me represent freedom. So for some of you, I feel like you're really just, I'm definitely getting this from this pile, this sense of freedom, this sense of being your own unique self, stepping into your own individuality, creating all of this luscious, goal-oriented, you're just kind of like checking off all the boxes as you go. Okay, like $1, $2, $3, and not that it's about money, but your goals are all kind of like slowly being checked off. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. Here's how I'm going to do it. Being very methodical. And so, horses, this idea of freedom, like I feel like you are, removing all the crap, removing all of the stuff that people have put on you, the labels, the expectations, you have to do it this way or whatever. And you're just like, screw it. I'll cut a bitch. Like, I am a free horse. Let me see if I can, do I have the book here? I may not. No, I guess Spirit just wants me to do it intuitively, which is fine. Oh, here it is. Let's see if I can find it quick. 10 of acorns. Nope, this is the other one. Just kidding. Okay. Yeah, so I'm getting, there's also responsibility and dedication here. So I feel like you're just taking responsibility for your life completely. Pile 1. Taking responsibility for your life, and you're staying dedicated. You're staying dedicated to exactly what you want. You're staying dedicated to yourself. Like numero uno, but in like the best way. Ah, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Yeah. And they just were like, oh, fiery. Okay. I'm going to get one little nugget for you. How to Love Yourself card, just to take with you, and a little quote for you as well. And then we're going to call it, we'll just do a short reading tonight. But, okay, for my pile 1s, Spirit, what can you leave them with here? You guys are awesome. Like this is, I can't wait to see what you come up with, pile 1. Like you just have to tell me. I love myself totally in the now. If there ever was like a more perfect card. Healing means to make whole and to accept all parts of myself. Yes, not just the parts I like, but all of me. Yes, this is a pile also that may be doing a lot of shadow work right now, and it's, you're owning it. And that blessings are going to pay off in spades. I am centered in truth and peace. Beautiful. The universe is one of great order and peacefulness, and I reflect this in every moment of my life. Oh, sunny day. Absolutely. Oh, pile 1s. I'm so excited for you. Way to use your intuition. Way to step into your, this is like huge, major life transition, truly. And you're going to get those dreams. Like you don't do all this work and not get blessed. Just FYI. Okay. And then finally, I flow towards my goal. I'm strongly protected as I go. Beautiful. Yes. Again, like you have friends. You're not alone. Beautiful, pile 1. I love it. Okay, you guys, I hope this resonated for you. If you liked it, please like the video. Please share and subscribe. And I will see you all next time. Take care. Bye. Hey, pile number 2. If you chose this peach moonstone, this is your reading for why Spirit is proud of you. So this is a stone that helps us cultivate a sense of safety. So for me, that's kind of like almost like root chakra energy, just kind of feeling, secure, our sense of survival, our instinct, like it's all very root chakra energy to me, but a sense of safety within ourselves. This is also a willingness to be vulnerable in a healthy relationship, which is really, really beautiful. It also helps soothe anxiety, worries, and it helps us become the best people that we can be. It's also a stone, being a moonstone, it's also great for intuition and clairvoyance. So we will see how that comes to pan out. I actually started this reading and it wasn't filming, so now I'm like nervous. It's going, I think. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay. So, now we're shaking. Shaking bacon. Okay. So spirits, ancestors, angels. Let me channel this message for pile 2. Why are we proud of pile 2, Spirit? Why are we proud of pile 2? How far have they come? Pile 2. 10 of summer, 10 of cups, beautiful. 10 of autumn, holy crap, 10 of pentacles. Wow. Ace of winter, and then on the bottom of the deck, 6 of winter. Damn, you guys. 10 of cups is like emotional fulfillment, like, wow. And then 10 of pentacles is like legacy money. Like these are the best. And then we're having new breakthroughs in regard to like how we communicate, new ideas. And we're leaving behind some things. So Spirit is like crazy happy for you guys because, okay, let's start with this one. 10 of Summer. An emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. 10 of Summer in this deck, 10 of Cups. It's just, being emotionally fulfilled, like in a family setting. And you don't have to have, kids. You don't have to want kids, anything like that. It's just like whatever that means for you. When you look back in your life and you think like, what will emotionally fulfill me? The traditional tarot, it's, a husband and wife, holding their hands up and there's a rainbow and the kids are dancing, so it's like whatever that means for you. In this picture, it's like there's two kids and there's like husband and wife in this like swan thing, like little boat. And, it's just like the perfect day. Okay. 10 of Cups. Like that's really, really big. So I feel like you guys are working toward what really emotionally fulfills you, and you know exactly what you want. And then we have this 10 of Pentacles, which is like you're also building this foundation for yourself in a really, really gorgeous way to build this legacy money. This is like financial security, investments. It's looking back on your life, when you're old and gray and being like, wow, I created all that. And you've got, kids and dogs and all this stuff. And, it's planning for the future, for retirement. It's, looking back and just looking at your legacy. I feel like you're being very specific about what you want, and Spirit's like, you're going for it, which is phenomenal. And then Ace of Winter. Okay, this says, don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. So I feel like this is just kind of us. I'm getting a strong boundaries energy here. Boundaries and our own strength, our own new ideas. I feel like we're implementing, we're cutting cords for like what no longer serves us, and we're just going for it. We're like, anything that isn't this, it's like whoosh, whoosh. Very decisive, very calculated, very ideas. Like there's a lot of ideas here. Like I feel like you've grown wings, like you could, it's like this barren winter, but you have adapted. You've grown wings to get out of this barren winter. And then we've got 6 of Winter here. Yeah, I'm kind of sensing Lover's energy. We've got Lovers underneath. We've got 6 of Winter. Positive changes are on their way. A welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. So for some of you, I feel like because you're leaving a situation, you're leaving the past behind. You're letting go of baggage. Something is gone. And I feel like for some of you, it's a relationship. But I feel like it's a past relationship. I feel like actually you're moving into something really beautiful with the Lover's card here. But take it how it resonates for you, but definitely we're moving on from something. Okay, we're releasing baggage. This is a card of transition in traditional tarot. There's this boat here, lots of swords, lots of things have been said. We're leaving the past behind. It's a rite of passage. It's we're moving on. So Spirit is just really proud of you for setting boundaries, for having new breakthroughs, for like really building what you want emotionally and pentacly, we know with your money, and that you have the courage to leave situations that no longer serve you, and you're going to be blessed for that. So freaking beautiful. Pile 2. Let's get into your oracles. There's a lot of power. Like I just sense a lot of power in this pile. Which ones do we want to do first? Let's start with these guys. Yes, I love this. Pile 2, I feel like you're going through a glow up for sure. I mean, well, we've got the beauty card. But it's like it's not just like a beauty glow up. It's just like people are watching you. Like all eyes are on you. It is like you're sensing, you're stepping into parts of yourself you didn't know existed, or you're beginning to see yourself fully for the, yeah, see parts of yourself that you didn't know existed. There's just something really beautiful here about you owning your beauty, owning your worth. You're not being afraid to be seen. You might even have some haters, but there's something about like, there's something about balance here. We're balancing, our emotions with our mind as well, like spiritual versus practicality. Like there's a beautiful balance here. It's just like an overall beauty and overall patience, mindful, like I'm getting temperance card energy almost. You're not afraid to be in the spotlight. You're not afraid to shine. You're not afraid to own your beauty. There's a lot about self-worth here. We are doing the work, which is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You're beginning to really love your reflection. And inner beauty, there's just like a purity about you, a beautiful sense of divinity. Like you're learning your own divinity and people see it. Like you're shining. This is like star card energy as well. Gorgeous. And then we've got the caregiver card, which I love because this is there's a beautifully compassionate pile. We are the pile that, gives, 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 gives. And not anymore. Okay. We are learning that balance. We're learning where our boundaries are. We're learning that it's okay to have like really big, beautiful hearts, but there has to be equal give and take. Caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. Yeah, you might be the overgiver to your friends, the person that's always doing something, the person that's always paying for the meals. You might be, the family member that always, does the presents or does the turkey dinner or always does the, whatever. And Spirit's like, it's time for other people to take care of you. And you're just kind of learning this give and take. And her heart is in her hands here, and it actually, I just see the nails, so male female, it doesn't matter, but like that's super super vulnerable. And with that peach moonstone, learning vulnerability in a healthy relationship. So it's like we're learning to be vulnerable with our heart, which is beautiful. We're learning to be really open. And that ace of winter as well, is a lot about communication, communicating our ideas, intelligence, thoughtfulness, communicating. So I feel like we're learning to communicate in our relationships as well, just setting these boundaries and coming into our own sense of power. And then we've got the art of seduction here, which is so fun. Okay, this is all about loving, 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 loving yourself enough to love others. Like this is, stepping into your divine feminine energy and just being lusciously charming and passionate and romantic and sexual and owning all of that delicious femininity. And again, you don't have to be masculine or feminine, but this is definitely like we're stepping into our sexuality, we're stepping into our sense of passion, asking for what we want, not being afraid to go after some things, not being afraid to be sexual, which, with this beauty card, like this is shining, like you may have been someone that hid, maybe have been someone that has been afraid of showing that, maybe like religious, upbringing or whatever. It's like, oh, you can't be sexual. You can't, do anything like that. And it's like, no, I'm embracing this person that I know that I am, which is awesome. Oh, I love it. And I love all the red, just love, love, love. And then we have Butterfly Garden, which is really just about like the little moments. Okay, we're being appreciative for the little moments. We're finding gratitude. We're finding beauty everywhere. Okay, there's like major transformation happening here, and it can be really chaotic and bumpy, but we're finding the peace, the little peaceful moments every day. We're finding the single flower, the beautiful sky. We're taking the moments to just be in gratitude and to really enjoy our life. Yeah, beautiful pile too. What else do we have? Healing. I love it. Hope. And yes. Carly, I love this card. Pile 2. Okay, so healing. Like Spirit is so proud of you for all the healing work that you've been doing. Okay, you also might be healers. Okay, you might be like opening up those intuitive gifts right now, but you're a very, very, very powerful healer. If you don't know that, you are. And also, but mostly like Spirit is just so proud of you for healing, for taking the time out to like be introspective and to heal what is necessary. And I feel like a lot of it is healing this I think, sorry, it was the last pile, where there was like this transition from moving on in a relationship, if that pertains to you guys, just in case it came up again. But just being like really introspective and healing what is necessary. And then getting like throat chakra energy here too, not being afraid to speak up, not being afraid to, like there's a lot of healing who we once were as we've transformed into who we are now. Being able to speak our truth, being able to stand in our own power, being able to like be the fairy, like, hey, I'm a fairy standing out in the forest. I'm got a rainbow, and your family and friends are like, what? There's lots of rainbows here, you guys, lots of miracles, lots of magic. Hope is always there. Even if we can't see it, you know this. And Spirit's like, we love that you're always hopeful. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. I also feel like you're someone that can manifest, that you can bring peace into situations, and that you know what it means, the law of attraction, law of manifestation. Like you're not afraid to transmute your pain into something positive, like taking a negative and turning it into something positive. Really, really beautiful. You're just a person that is always hopeful, where most people, like I'm hearing COVID. Yeah. Hearing like COVID, like where most people are like, I'm just going to hole up and, not do anything and watch Netflix for 2 years. And I'm not judging anybody's experience over the past couple of years at all. But I feel like you're a pile that's like, I'm going to find the good in the day. I'm going to find the good in the situation. I'm going to see the miracle of it. I'm going to see something hopeful. There's got to be something to learn here. It's got to be done for a reason, which is really beautiful, beautiful energy, and the world needs it. And then we've got Carly. She's like one of my faves. Liberation, unrestrained, freedom, she who frees. This is someone that is freeing themselves. Like, I mean, look at that water. It's like tumultuous. It's hurricane, weather. And she is just standing there like, bloop. Like commanding the waves almost. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna do this right here, right now. Liberating herself, unrestrained, freedom. Like there's wildness here. And I feel like you're not only freeing yourself, I feel like you are also beginning to free others because they are watching you. People are watching you. And this is a pile that is going places with that 10 of autumn, 10 of pentacles, or 10 of pentacles, 10 of cups energy. Okay, I really feel like this pile is going somewhere, and Spirit is blessing all of your hard work. And this liberation, the more that you come into this sense of self, woo, freaking love it. Pile 2. It's my jam. Okay. Then we've got Temperance, balance, and harmony. Beautiful. I feel like as we transition, as we move, as we change, as we liberate, we're also very practically learning balance, moderation, kind of being more habitual about our day. We are learning to balance our emotions, to balance our money. And I feel like this is really transforming us. Temperance is a major arcana card, so I feel like you have learned a lot. I feel like you've been incredibly patient, and Spirit's like slow clapping it for sure. balance, harmony. That is a gift that you have. You know, like you've earned the card, you've earned the, you know, at the end of the Nintendo game, it's like you got the princess, like you earned the card, you got the badge. This is a skill that you now have when situations get hard, or you know, something requires patience. It's like, oh, right, I can do that. I did it before. And then 2 of crystals, 2 of pentacles, balance. Yeah, we're balancing our money. Balance, balance. You guys are learning insane amounts of balance. A lot of Libra energy here. Adaptability. You're learning to flow. You're learning to adapt. You know, this kangaroo, it's like hop, skipping, jumping over all the things to get to the other side. You know, like if life hands you lemons, you make lemonade. It doesn't matter if you're in a desert or if you're on a boat, like you're just kind of adapting to all of it. You're learning to flow. It's, you know, and I feel like you've been through a lot. I feel like it hasn't been an easy journey, but the rewards that it's bringing you is really substantial. For some of you, you might have kids. And we are learning, you know, with the healthy relationship, the vulnerability and healthy relationship, for some of you, I feel like you're really learning how to be in a relationship that is equal give and take. Is it this pile that got the caregiver card? Okay, we are learning equal give and takes, and that's relationships with family members, coworkers, jobs, romantic relationships. But I absolutely get a sense of learning to set boundaries, learning that, you know, learning our worth, and realizing that that we deserve what we put out. And ultimately, you know, gratitude's here. Beautiful, beautiful energy pile too. This is a pile that's like, how, you know, it doesn't matter what kind of day it is. It's like, you just learn to transform it. It's like you're always being mindful. You're always being aware. And Spirit's really proud of you for that. I'm going to turn my lights on a little bit because this candle's going to go. They're almost done. Okay. So the last little thing that we're going to do here, make sure I'm still going. Yes. Last little thing that we're going to do is get you a How to Love Myself card from Louise Hay. And I'll get you a little wisdom nugget at the end. I feel like this is a pile that has gone through like huge transformations in their life. Like where once you were afraid to speak your mind and say your truth and kind of live more like madcap professory, I want to say. And I feel like you really are kind of just like, I don't give a shit. Like just whatever you like you're really kind of pursuing your sense of self, which is really freaking beautiful and cool because the world needs more unique people. And people watch people that are like that, you know, people that aren't afraid to be who they are. My inner world is peaceful. Yes. When you've got all this balance, hell yeah. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. It is safe for me to look within. Each time I look deeper into myself, I will find incredibly beautiful treasures. Pile 2, if this isn't on your mirror, you should put it on your mirror because, I mean, I know this is why Spirit is proud of us, but this is like, this is where we are. This is where we're going. You're being able to look at your reflection and just like find beautiful treasures. And I feel like there's so much you're coming into, so much you don't even know about yourself that you're really beginning to explore, which is really cool. I listen with love to my body's messages. Yeah, there's a lot of self-love here as well. You know, with this beauty card, that could absolutely, you know, tie in with this. Taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself. I take a nice deep breath and release all resistance to healing. Again, healing. Ooh, pile 2. Love it. Good for you guys. Good for you. Okay, Spirit for my pile twos. One last little nugget. I seek balance and grounding. Absolutely. And this also reminds me of like grounding. Like she's in the water, but it's almost like the water is grounding her, which is interesting because usually water's like flowy and go with the flow, but also like she's just kind of standing there like immovable, you know. But yeah, beautiful. I seek balance and grounding. All right, my pile twos. I love this for you. If you like this video, if it resonated, please like, please share, and subscribe. Yeah, you guys are incredible. Incredible, incredible. Keep on keeping on. I'm proud of you too. All right, bye, my pile twos. See you next time. Hey, pile number 3. If you chose this Bumblebee Jasper, this is your reading about why Spirit is proud of you. Awesome, awesome. So you guys, Bumblebee Jasper is a stone about positive energy. Even when negative energy is around, like it helps us stay positive. So that might pertain to what comes out in your reading today. It also helps us stay upbeat even through stress. And it encourages us to continue our spiritual evolution. So keep that in mind as we go here. You might want to Google what Bumblebee Jasper means. There might be some extra messages in there for you, but that may also pertain to what we got going on today. So, Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, please help me channel this message for pile 3. Why are we so super psyched about them and their growth? Tell me about pile 3, why you're so excited for them. Whoa. That's too many. I get one more. Whoa, my goodness. You're like, whatever, woman. This is how it's happening. All right, let's see. Okay. Summer is cups. Okay. All right. All right, let me look at this real quick. So I have to like, they use different things. So we've got Prince of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, and 9 of Swords, and on the Strength card. Ah, okay, pile 3. My resilient, awesome pile 3s. So for starters, I feel like yes, we could be learning like about our romantic, flirtatious sides for sure. We could be coming into our own emotionally, really balancing our emotions. But I also feel like for some of you, we are stepping into, how do I want to say this? We're being open to love. Okay, I feel like we are beginning to open to love, and Spirit's like, yeah, like they're excited about it. They're really excited that you're opening your heart. They're really excited that you're allowing yourself to be swept off your feet. Okay, but you're also, I mean, this says falling in love suddenly, being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience. And because this is what they're proud of you for, they're really, really, really freaking proud that you're being so mindful about it. Okay, like it's like the perfect balance between falling, you know, they call it falling in love for a reason, but also, you know, like I feel like you've been through some stuff. I feel like you've experienced some, you know, not great relationships, some not great experiences. And this time you're like, you know, I don't just want to go all, you know, balls to the wall, you know, being reckless, you know, like I'm going to be very mindful. I'm going to be vulnerable. I'm going to show my heart, but I'm going to enjoy it. But I'm also going to like make sure that I, you know, get what I want, you know, that I'm not manifesting someone that I don't want. Okay, learn that lesson. And they're really freaking proud of you for that. Then we have 9 of Pentacles. Yes, 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 pile 3. I'm like, violently, like, yeah. We are stepping into our own independence, and Spirit is so fucking proud of you. Your own independence, your personal freedom. 9 of Pentacles. Okay? Yeah, reward yourself for all your hard work, which is exactly what this pile is, or what this reading is today. Being happily and successfully employed, self-employed, cherishing your time alone. Like, this is a person that is completely independent. They are, in traditional tarot, it's kind of like my Italy card. It's, you may love to travel. Um, she is, and it doesn't matter masculine, feminine, she is, wealthy, she's luxurious, she's free, she's independent, she is beautiful. She has it all. It's like, and she created that all for herself. So whether you're male or female, it doesn't matter. It's just like a beautiful divine feminine energy that is saying, like, I've worked hard and now I get to sit on, my tuffet and love my life. It's beautiful. And then we've got three of spring, which is 3 of wands. So it says, plan your next steps with an eye to the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. So there are things that you want. There are things that you are building on. 3 of wands is very passionate energy. It's building energy. Okay. It's not 2 of wands. We're not making choices. We're not manifesting. We are building. Okay. We are building the foundation of our life. We are building our dreams. We are building this independence, and spirit's like awesome, slow clap for you. Like, they are so proud and here for it. There's also like such a strong sense of intuition here, like really following your intuition, coming into your own, not being afraid to like step into what you know to be true. Really, really, really powerful. Yeah, you're creating a solid foundation for yourself, and spirit is so proud of you. And all of these worries that you have, the 9 of winter, 9 of swords energy, unfounded fear, focusing on worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. You're not doing that anymore. You're changing it up because you've got all of this badass strength here. Okay, it says major arcana. Trusting your intuition, trusting that you can command a lion with a lamb here. The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness. Time to embrace how wonderful you are. You're stepping into a beautiful, strong-ass sense of yourself, which is just glorious. And all these worries, these like late nights where you were, cried your eyes out over relationships, career, money, all that stuff. It's like we are stepping into, this beautiful independence and knowing our strength and our worth, and spirit is just like super excited about it. This sauciness, this feistiness, this like flirtatious, this grounded. We've got all of the energies here. Cups, pentacles, like very balanced energy, which is awesome, you guys. Well done. So that's kind of like the initial stuff. Let's go to your oracle cards. You guys got the most oracles. I don't know what that says, but I think it's special. Okay, so we're going to start with these guys. We have Breeze, she who surprises. Surprise, discovery, revelation. Zenith, she who prepares, formulates, strategize, devise. Manara, she who waits, patience, waiting, determination. Yeah, you guys are just like stepping into this beautiful, it's like you're making discoveries about yourself. There's like transformation here, but you're doing it in a really beautiful and curious way rather than like losing 20 pounds in 1 month. Like it's just very playful and curious, and I love it. It's like, I don't know. It's like she kind of looks like she's about to go on stage, and like, oh, like a butterfly. Like it doesn't matter what's coming into your life. You take notice of things. You take notice of the small things. You find a little bit of magic in everything, and that's just absolutely beautiful. And this is your time to shine for sure. Like you're beginning to learn not to be afraid of the spotlight. You're beginning to learn like, hey, I'm coming out of the darkness. You're beginning to surprise yourself. A lot of self-discovery. And then we've got Zenith. This is just like calculated, strategizing, like you are creating this independence. You are strategically like, this is what I'm going to do, then I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do this. And like, it's beautiful. It's sharp, decisive. It's like Queen of Swords energy. I love it. Very, very, very powerful. And then she who waits, patience, waiting, determination. Like, you're not someone that has to go from here to there. It's like, you will do the work. You will wait. You will go through it to transform, because you know that there's something there, and there's a resoluteness, which is just incredible. It's like, you know, a groundedness. Like, she's not going to mess. Like, for a patience waiting card, like, look at her. Like, she is just like, bring it. I'm not moving. You can't get me to move. This is how I create my balance in my life. Like, you cannot mess with me. Very determined energy. Strong, resilient. Pile 3. Oh, I love it. Okay, let's see what's next. Yeah, you guys got a lot of cards. Magical blessings. Whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. There's a lot about friendship here. I feel like you're a really good friend. I feel like, and then we've got like all these creatures. Yeah, like there's a lot of people that you love, a lot of people that appreciate you, a lot of people that watch you, a lot of people that are having fun with you right now. Like, you're just bringing us, like, you bring fun to things. You might have glorious hair. But I feel like you acknowledge your blessings, and I feel like whatever blessings come upon you, like, you're really good at bestowing blessings in others, or like complimenting people, at, you know, finding the beautiful aspects of other people. Like, you're a person that knows how to create their tribe, and you honor it, you cherish it, which is beautiful. Nature signs. Be receptive to the subtle messages from nature as you go about your day. Nature talks to us continually. We need to only open our hearts and minds. So I feel like you really have a special relationship with nature. You've probably been like going out for walks or hikes or whatever, and spirit really, really, really loves that. Please continue to do that. Nature is always so fantastic in that regard. And then we have friendship. Fairies and humans alike need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. And I feel like, yeah, I feel like your tribe is strong. I feel like you're a really good friend. And solitude, you know that, you know, intuitively, you know that the answers come, that things happen for you when you're in solitude, especially when you're out in nature. Think of being alone as meaning you are all one. Alone, all one. And in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. And so as you continue, and I feel like you are, but as you continue, I feel like this is also guidance to like solitude, like be with your friends, like get out into life and enjoy, you know, and I feel like, yeah, they're just like, I feel like you're doing that, and they love it. They love it. They love it. They love it. There's a lot about getting out into the world too. Very beautiful. Well done, pile 3. Let's see. Okay, so we've got leadership. They love that you're stepping into this beautiful stag spirit, the sense of yourself. You're beginning to lead, and or you're already a leader, and we've got expansion. And for me, this is like really about like that solar plexus chakra energy, that confidence, that drive, that determination. Really, really, really beautiful. You're stepping into, like, they're so proud that you are expanding. They're so proud that you are stepping into your independence, into the sense of your own sense of self. And if you're a leader, you know, they think you're a damn good one. So you're either coming into this and they're proud at you working toward this leadership, or it's like they just respect the hell out of the kind of leader that you are, that you show up like super grounded. You're not afraid of the conflicts. Like people watch you. Like you have a lot of wisdom here. And I feel like you've just been growing, 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 growing. And then we've got all this fruit on these trees. So it's like everything, like all the hard work you've put in, that's like you are producing fruit now. And I feel like that's giving you the confidence because you're seeing the rewards of all the work you put in. It's beautiful. We've got gratitude and relationships. Yes. For some of you, I feel like gratitude. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving. Be thankful for who and what's in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract prosperity and abundance. And I feel like that's absolutely what you're doing. You are focusing on gratitude. You're being grateful for the little things along the way, the little revelations, the little discoveries. And Spirit is honoring that. And they're like, cool. You've got relationships. Relationships are just mirror images of our own life. How you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. And that is exactly it. And like I did call out like a potential relationship early on, but I feel like even in your everyday life, your career, it's like you're being open and vulnerable in your beautiful, beautiful self. You're not afraid to show your heart, but you're also being very mindful. And it's not like a boundary, it's not like a wall or a boundary, but we're just being very careful about, it's like, it's a beautiful balance, you're putting your heart out there, but also making sure that there's equal give and take. You're just showing up with your relationships differently. And Spirit just is over the moon about it. A lot of heart chakra energy here. Like your heart is full and you've got things to share. And because of all this beauty and all this work, what you get or what you give is what you'll get. And they're absolutely going to bless that. I love it. And then your final three, we've got Lorelei and the Journey. I'm going to read these because I'm not familiar with these at all. Power, responsibility, fate, grace. A mermaid sits on a rock and gazes toward the ocean. A small ship floats nearby, connected with her through a rope. She has the power to decide the destiny of this ship and the fate of the crew. With a flick of her wrist, she could toss the ship against the shore, or she could let it continue its journey. What will the mermaid decide to do? She has suffered great loss in her own life. Will she continue the cycle of pain, or will she allow healing and grace to calm the waters? Yeah, you guys, that's beautiful. Because you're honoring your healing, like you're realizing like I've done so much healing, and Spirit absolutely is saying like you've done so much healing. And I feel like we're telling a different story about ourselves. We're not telling wounded stories to ourselves anymore. We're building this foundation for ourselves. We're building something different. We're building a whole new book with different stories because we've healed, because we've done all the work, because we've been very mindful. And Spirit really, really, really honors that. And then we've got the Journey, love of adventure, curiosity, appreciation. A young girl gently rides a deer. Both the girl and the deer are having fun on their adventure. They are playful and curious. Sometimes we get so caught up in the destination, we forget to appreciate the journey. But if we neglect the little things on our path, like soft grass under our feet or the unconditional love of an animal, we are missing out on precious moments. A new friend or acquaintance with a different point of view can help us see things we may have overlooked. So I feel like you are someone that is absolutely playful and curious. Very, very curious, especially with that breeze energy, that playfulness, that curiosity, that discovery, that revelation. You're like very playful and curious. And you are someone that appreciates the journey. And there's a lot of gratitude here. And I feel like you're doing your best right now to see other people's viewpoints, other people's perspectives, which is really beautiful. Like, you know, and just also the idea of the journey. I feel like you're not afraid to go through this life and kind of examine and discover, which is beautiful. Then we have 3 of feathers, release and recovery. Feathers, what is feathers? 3 of swords, I think. Yeah, release, recovery. So I feel like you are a pile that has been through a lot. I feel like you've had a lot of heart hurt in your life. And I feel like you're coming out of this pain just a completely different person. You're learning to do life differently, or you've learned to do life differently. And you've healed so much. And Spirit really, 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 really wants to honor how far you've come, because it's been a journey. Like, I feel like you've lived a lifetime's worth of things that have happened in a short amount of time. You know, like what would be like 80 years of life, like you've lived in 20 or 30 or, you know, whatever. Like you've seen a lot of things in the amount of years that you've lived. And, you know, with this Bumblebee Jasper, I feel like, whew, you know, you've really had to transmute a lot of pain into something positive. And I feel like this is such beautiful spiritual evolution as well. Really gorgeous. All right, pile 3. Last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get a How to Love Yourself card, and then I'm going to get a little wisdom nugget for you. My pile 3s. Ooh, oh my gosh. They just kicked the candle out. There wasn't much left anyway. I forgive myself for any wrongdoing. So take that how that resonates, you guys. But yeah, you've been through a lot in the past. Maybe even with this Lorelei card, maybe you are someone that in their spite and their anger, you know, would have yanked that chain and drowned everybody. Okay, but you know, like you're not that person anymore, and you forgive yourself for any wrongdoing. I no longer judge or criticize myself. I am free to love who I am. Yeah, and a lot of that wrongdoing could have been things that you've done to yourself. I no longer judge or criticize myself. I am free to love who I am. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I freely express who I am. Yes, absolutely. Freely express who I am. Which kind of reminds me of like pile 2, but it is my birthright to express myself in ways that are fulfilling to me. Yes, that interesting. You may resonate with pile 2 a little bit. Sorry, guys. Once I channel something, it's just gone. So if something came up in the last reading, sometimes I get confused. But it is my birthright to express myself in ways that are fulfilling to me. Yeah, you get to be whoever you want to be. This is, I think, feel like this is guidance. You express who you are. You're not afraid. Maybe, you know, in your life, you've had experiences where you've been surrounded by people that haven't honored you. Like you've had to kind of like stay in your own lane or stay in your own box, you know? And I feel like you're just kind of like, no, like I'm just going to be who I am. I'm going to let my freak flag fly, which is awesome. And then there was one more. I release all feelings of negativity and guilt. Yes. And actually, Bumblebee Jasper might actually be a great stone for you to just kind of have on you. We create habits and problems to fulfill a need. When I can find a positive way to fulfill the need, I can release the problem. We create habits and problems to fulfill a need. When I can find a positive way to fulfill the need, I can release the problem. Wow. I release all feelings of negativity and guilt. So keep that in mind for you as well, pile 3. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, last little nugget here. Spirit, why are you proud of pile 3? How far have they come? I gather more wisdom each day. I mean, could Spirit ask for anything else more beautiful? I love that. Yeah, you guys are incredible. All right, my pile 3s, I hope that this resonated for you. If you like this video, please like it, please share it, please subscribe. You're just incredible people, and I just honor you and all the work that you do and how mindful you are and how you're showing up to the world. So much love and light to you. Enjoy, 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 and I will catch you in my next video.